Oh yeah. Here we are again. Thought it was over. It's never fucking over. It's never over. It'll never be over. It's not over for me, and sure as hell ain't gonna be over for you. We knew this was coming. Now it's here. What can we do about it? There's nothing we can do about it. It already fucking happened. Can't change the past. It already fucking happened. It's already here. It fucking exists. What the fuck did I just watch? What the fuck was this? The words escape me. I got a whole shitload of fucking notes here, but the words fucking escape me, okay? I can't. Within the first fucking 15 seconds, I don't think my dick's ever gonna work again. I don't think it's ever gonna work again. I can't unsee it. These shows need to come with a fucking some sort of a warning. Graphic content. May never have fucking sex again after watching this shit. You know what Viagra is? Okay, this is the opposite of that. This is the opposite of Viagra. I said I was going to review this fucking shit. I'm going to fucking review it, all right? Because I said I was going to fucking do it, all right? I already fucking reviewed the first goddamn season of this fucking, this ass vomit. Literally ass vomit. There was that in the fucking first season. I'm sure there's a lot more in this one. And I already reviewed every episode of Sex and the City, which sucks because I actually enjoyed Sex and the City. If you watch my reviews, I enjoyed that show. I thought it was great at the time. Okay, I realize now, okay, that, you know, a lot of the reason that women are fucked up today is because of that show. I understand that, okay? But we didn't know that back then, okay? But now we do, all right? But, you know, it was entertaining. It was an entertaining show, okay? I mean, yeah, no, it wasn't realistic, okay? Okay, not from a straight guy. Maybe it was realistic for women, for superficial fucking women and gay guys. I'm sure it was fucking the god awful, the truth. It was the Bible, okay? I'm sure they used that fucking show as a reference, okay? But for straight guys, it was bullshit, okay? Most of it. Sometimes they got it right. Sometimes they didn't get it right, okay? Sometimes they did get it right, okay? And I mentioned that when I reviewed every episode. Okay, I was a big fan of the show. I enjoyed it. I was young at the time, but living in this big city, you know, single, no kids. You know, I was out there fucking partying. I was out there fucking meeting girls. I was acting. I was going to college. You know, I was a young guy in my 20s. I was working in restaurants, you know, where I was working in theater. You know, I was doing acting, stand-up comedy, you know, all the kind of shit that I was doing at that time. All my friends were doing the same shit. So we were hot to trot. Okay, we were all a bunch of young 20-something-year-olds fucking, you know, out there, you know, just trying to get ours, okay? And Sex and the City just happened to be the most popular show for women my age at that time. Everybody talked about it. That's why I watched the show. Okay, and I got hooked. I got hooked on the show because I started watching the show because I wanted to get laid. I wanted to see all the hot girls I knew at work and at school were watching this show. So, okay, well, none of my straight guy friends are watching it, so let me see what it's all fucking about. And I got hooked on it. I got hooked. I did. I enjoyed the characters. I liked it. I liked the stories. I liked how original it was. I liked how snappy it was. The witty one-liners, you know, how Carrie always had those quips. You know, I thought that was kind of cool. But after a while, it started to get a little fucking sad. It really did, okay? And what's really sad was that they weren't aware of it. The characters weren't aware of how sad it was getting, okay? It's cool to be fucking, you know, in your mid-30s and you still think you're in your mid-20s, you know? You still think you can pull those guys. But when you're in your fucking 40s and you still think that, it's like, come on. Come on, ladies. No. You ain't there anymore, okay? It's hard to admit that you've been replaced. Your generation has been replaced, okay? Those high-value guys are not going to fucking come after you, ask for your phone number anymore. Okay, I'm sorry, ladies, but it's the fucking truth. Okay, and before you get mad at me for pointing that out, remember, okay, the men on that show, on this show as well, okay, they get treated like a hell of a lot more shit than anything that any woman ever gets treated on this show. Okay, we get the fucking short end of the stick. Us guys get the short end of the stick on every fucking episode of Sex and the City. Okay, pretty much. And most definitely on this fucking piece of shit show, we get treated like shit more than you do on this show. You know why? Because it wasn't made for me. It wasn't made for him. It was made for you and your for the superficiality that women love so much. As far as like the fashion, it's got to be a fucking Versace. It's got to be a Valentino. It's got to be all that other fucking bullshit. I don't know. I'm not fucking gay. I don't know all the fucking brands. Okay, but that's what it's about. It's about that, and it's about the fucking dating. Okay, it's about the fucking. Okay, and what do men have to be and all this kind of shit. And just like, come on, there comes a time when you got to fucking grow up. Okay? You gotta tell, okay, now it's cool to be fucking 25 and be a boss bitch, and all these guys want to go out with you and you're strutting your shit, daydreaming on the fucking sidewalk, dressed like fucking Pennywise the Clown, and you're all hot shit, smoking your fucking cigarette and bragging about all the guys that you fuck. That's all cool when you're 25. Okay, when you're 45, when you're 55, it's not cool anymore. It's not. Okay? No one wants to see your fucking cellulite fucking stretch marked ass strutting around the stuff like you're fucking 19 again, when the truth is just more like fucking 56. Okay? You gotta grow up sometime. Okay? Come on. We've all seen the fucking show. I grew up watching this shit, okay? What's pathetic, okay? There's nothing more pathetic than a fucking 50-year-old man who acts like he's fucking 17. Okay? There was a show used to call The Odd Couple that was out back in the 70s, okay? You had these fucking middle-aged adolescents. Okay? Yes, it's a fucking joke. Because you know what? Because it's fucking pathetic. Okay? Nobody wants to see a fucking 50-year-old man acting like he's fucking 18. Come on, dude. You missed it wearing like the fucking, the tight jeans and the leather jacket and shit, with a fucking, with a teenage haircut. Nobody wants to see that. Because it's fucking pathetic. Okay? Well, guess what? What do you think this is? Yes, it is. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Father Time comes for everybody. Okay? It comes for everybody. Okay? You just can't convince me to fucking find Carrie Bradshaw attractive anymore. You can't. That's never gonna fucking happen. Even Charlotte was in my opinion, Charlotte was the best looking one. And even she looks like fucking dog shit. No offense. No offense. What's the actress's name? I forgot, but it'll come back to me, okay? No offense to her, but damn it, come on, look at her face. Look at all the fucking Botox she's got on. Okay, it's fucking obvious. Okay, the Botox doesn't help. It just shows how fucking insecure you are about your looks. That's all it shows. I give you a straight man's point of view here, okay? That's what I do, okay? I'm not here to fucking massage your feelings. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth because the world needs fucking truth. Come on. Your husband's not gonna tell you this shit. Your boyfriend ain't gonna tell you this shit. Your dad ain't gonna tell you this. I'm gonna fucking tell you. I got nothing to get my line to you. Okay, I got nothing to get my line to you. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the honest God truth, man. Straight up, baby, with no lube. No lube. The real question is, you gotta ask yourself is, can you handle it? Can you handle the truth? Because you can't. I know you can't. You can't. That's why you wanna live in fucking lollipop land. Where everyone's wearing Gucci. And whoever the fuck else is out there. Everyone's fucking doing this shit. Like you're a fucking runway model, even though you're fucking 56 years old. Oh my fucking God, dude. Yeah, anyway. All right. I said I was going to review it, so I'm going to review it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so the show started just like crap. Season 2, episode 1 is called, Who Gives a Fuck? It's called The Met Cute, okay? Now, apparently this whole fucking episode is based on the fucking Met, okay? Do you even fucking know what the Met is? Because I sure as fuck didn't. I had to look it up. Okay, the Met stands for the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Okay, they do a gala or a ball every year to raise money. Raise money for what? Who knows? Who gives a fuck? It's something that rich people do, okay? And it's $50,000 a fucking seat to go to the Met. Okay, and it's this unwritten rule that if you go to the Met for this thing, okay, you gotta wear a designer dress, something important. So this whole fucking episode is about all the characters, like how are they gonna get their fucking the tens of thousands of dollars worth of dresses, how are they gonna find the right outfit to wear to the fucking Met. Now the guys, they just fucking wear a tux and call it a day. That's fucking easy. No, it's all about the women. It's all about what the women wear. Okay, so don't give me this fucking bullshit about how men force you to look good. No, you fucking do it to each other. If there's no men around, you would still compete with each other and who had the fucking best nails, and who had the best shoes, and who had the best Valentino dress, and who had that fucking octopus on their fucking head, that fucking rose garden that fucking LTR was wearing on her fucking head later on in the episode. Okay, y'all do that to yourselves. Us guys, we don't give a shit. We don't fucking give a shit. You got fucking Charlotte over here dressed like fucking like Mary Poppins walked out of a fucking gay bar. What the fuck? My God. Anyway, okay. You know, I'm sorry, but it's fucking true, man. Anyway, okay, so this episode starts off, we got an Elton John song. Ooh, big stretch there. Elton John song. Yeah. I think gay people were involved in this show. I don't know why I think that, but I think there were. Anyway, so we got an Elton John song, okay? Now, it's a song called Tiny Dancer, okay? But Elton John's not really singing. It's like a remix. So they added like some fucking, some techno fucking beat to it. I don't fucking know. But they fucking mixed it up. Okay, so it's not the actual Tiny Dancer song by Elton John. It's like a remix of it. Okay, so we got that. That's the background music. And then we see a montage of girls, different characters walking out of the bathroom. Okay, in some cases the closet, but mostly out of the bathroom in some sort of fucking lingerie. Okay, and so you see it opens up with Carrie walking out of her fucking bathroom, her shitter. Okay, wearing a one-piece fucking, you know, one of those big fucking shirts that girls like to wear. They go all the way down to their mid-thighs, you know, the big sweater things, you know. Yeah, she's wearing one of those. And she walks out of there, we hear this music, and there's fucking Franklin. Okay, Franklin was the fucking stud that nobody knew about until the fucking last episode of last season, okay? He's a producer on the podcast that Carrie does. Okay, that she took over for Shay, because Shay became a fucking, someone gave her a job in fucking LA to do a pilot. Yeah, the fucking shit, yeah. Okay, so with this montage, Carrie walks out of there, okay, and her fucking, I guess that's her excuse for her lingerie, and there's fucking Mr. fucking Franklin, the fucking Hispanic stud there, okay, with a fucking necklace on and bare-chested. He's in bed, so apparently they've been doing it for a while, and she got ready for him. She's like, you know, okay, so she's gonna fuck him, okay. Now, next scene we see is LTW, I think, what's her name? Lisa Todd Wexley, that's her character. Okay, that's the hot black woman. Okay, she's friends with Charlotte. Okay, she's not one of the fucking main three. Okay, she's not included. Okay, but she's friends with Charlotte. Okay, they have kids that go together at the same fucking expensive private school. Okay, and she's there, and she's also walking out of her bathroom. Okay. And there's her husband with his fucking dad bod. Her husband's name is Herbert, okay? Now, what more of a fucking sim pussy name is that, Herbert? Okay? Yeah. And he's in bed, okay, with his bald head, being a fucking beta male, like he is, like he was last season, like he is now. Okay, and she's there for him, right? And he's just like, ooh, you know, with his fucking dad bod. Okay? So I guess she's there to fuck him. All right? Now, she's fucking pretty. I'm sorry, but I'm not gay or nothing like that. But if I was gay, I would not find this guy attractive. Okay, you know, but once again, that shows a big difference between men and women, okay? Women are more attracted to men based on their resources, and secondary on their looks are important, but they're not the end-all and be-all. Okay, women tend to be attracted to guys, you know, they'll take a guy who's fucking average looking or below average looking as long as he can provide for her. You see, provide for her for the life that she fucking feels that she deserves. Okay, now yeah, she'll cheat on him with a hot guy, but she's gonna marry the fucking the dad bod guy as long as he can fucking provide for her, you know, with 401k, insurance, a nice place to live, you know, vacations every year, that kind of shit. Okay, I know, I talk from experience. Okay. So anyway, yeah, so he's there and she's there, you know, for a show that, like I said, for a show that's supposed to be all about fucking, you know, about how women can pull the hottest guys in the world, you know. Not all the guys in this show are fucking hot, but the ones that are fucking, that are above average, you know, that have the high sexual market value, those guys are settling for these girls. Okay, I know you don't want to fucking hear me say that, but they are. Okay, and we'll get to that as a case-by-case basis, okay? So the next person we see here is Charlotte, okay? She's coming out of the bathroom, and she's ready to fucking, she's down to fuck, okay? And there's Harry, because we all know how fucking sexy Harry is. He's always been sexy with that fucking bald head of his, okay, yeah. And he's not topless, thank God. He's actually wearing a shirt, okay? And she comes up to him. She wants to fuck him, okay? Now, I've always thought that Charlotte was the best-looking girl on the show. Out of the 4 women, Charlotte's definitely the one that I would fuck. They did a survey. I remember TV Guide did a survey back in 2001 or 2002. They did a survey. TV Guide used to be a thing back then, okay? And it was about Sex and the City, and they did a survey they owned for men. Okay, out of the 4 women, which one would you most likely get with? And they all, unanimously, they all pretty much said Charlotte. Why Charlotte? Because she was the most feminine. She was the nicest one, and she was the most feminine. Yes, she was an airhead, and yes, she was a gold digger, okay? Most definitely. I mean, the bitch hasn't worked in fucking, 22 years, okay? But she was the most approachable and the friendliest. okay? Whereas Miranda just fucking was a walking fucking man-hating lesbian throughout the whole show, okay? Even though she supposedly wasn't one, okay? Samantha was just this fucking, too fucking aggressive. Okay, yeah, I'd fuck her. If all the hot girls rejected me that night and Samantha was there, I would take Samantha, okay? But she would be far from my first choice. And I'm sorry, ladies, I know you love Samantha. I love Samantha too. She's got a great fucking personality, okay? But personality and looks are two fucking different things, okay? Personality and looks are two fucking different things. All right, and then you got Carrie, but Carrie, the problem with Carrie is she's psycho. Okay, she's always fucking thinking out loud. She's always talking about herself and her obsessing with her own problems and what's going on in her life and what and what she wants to do and what she's afraid of happening to her, and she won't ever fucking shut up about that. Okay, the bitch doesn't fucking cook. Okay, she doesn't fucking do anything feminine except fucking shop and tell other people how to fucking do their relationships. Okay. That's what she does, okay? And that would get annoying after a while. I'm sorry, it would. I've seen the guys on Sex and the City, jump through hoops to make her happy, and it's never enough. It's never fucking enough. You can be a goddamn Russian fucking famous millionaire artist, and that ain't gonna make her happy. You could be a fucking multi-billionaire Wall Street tycoon, and that ain't gonna make her happy. You could own your own fucking furniture business, okay? And go out camping in the woods on the weekends, okay? That ain't gonna make her happy. Nothing fucking ever makes her happy. She always finds something wrong with the guy that she's with, okay? And then she's the fucking guy's the guy's the one that's got to change. It's never her fault. You see what I mean? That goes for all the women on this fucking show. It's never their fault. It's the guy that has to fucking change every fucking time. Now, I understand this is escapism. It's a fantasy for you ladies. You like that? You like that message? It's always great when nothing's your fault and it's always the guy's fault. I get it, okay? If there was a show like that where everything was the woman's fault and not the guy's fault, I'd probably fucking love that show too, but there isn't one, okay? Because that's not allowed in the fucking media for that to ever be the fucking case, okay? So I get it, I understand it, okay? But if you try to apply this shit to fucking real life in the real world, see what fucking happens. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. I'm the real world guy coming into your world. Okay, that's what I'm doing here. Okay, so there's that, all right. And then we see Seema, of course. Seema's walking around like she's fucking Heidi Klum, and she does look exactly like Heidi Klum, except, maybe like fucking 80 pounds heavier. Okay, and she's walking around there like a boss bitch as well, and she's for Zed. Remember Zed? He's the guy that owns the hottest nightclub in Brooklyn. Okay, that means that this guy who's, I guess he's a good-looking guy. I mean, he doesn't look fucking ugly or anything like that. Okay, but a guy like this, and he's fucking European. Okay, a guy like this who owns the hottest nightclub in Brooklyn would be up to his fucking ears in fucking pussy and young hot pussy. I mean, my God, the line. And I worked in nightclubs. Okay, I know about how owners of nightclubs are. Okay, in big cities. Okay, this guy would be up to his fucking earlobes and fucking 18-year-old girls just will do anything just to fucking come in the club. Okay, so don't fucking tell me he's gonna fucking fall in love with fucking Seema. I like Seema. I do. I like Seema a lot. I think she's a good woman. Not so much in this episode. She's acting like a stuck-up bitch here, okay? An entitled fucking stuck-up bitch, but then again, they're all acting like that for the most part, okay? I like Seema a lot. I kind of felt bad for her that she had nobody to spend her 50th birthday with and that she had to lie to her parents about having a boyfriend, I felt bad for her, okay? And I want her to find happiness, okay? But like I said last season, okay, and realistically, from a guy's point of view, okay, a guy like Zed would not find Seema attractive. Okay, he would only sleep with her if he couldn't get anyone else. Okay, and a guy like Zed can most definitely get someone else. Someone better looking, much younger, with a lot less fucking attitude. Okay, I'm sorry, I like Seema too, okay? But, I mean, it's not realistic that he would fall for this woman. Okay, I'm sorry, it's not. Yeah, I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. Okay, that's what Michael Patrick King is supposed to do. Okay, not me. All right? Let him fucking lie to you and tell you all this fucking bullshit that you can think it's going to happen to you. I'm going to tell you the truth. I got nothing to gain by lying to you, okay? So anyway, so there's that. Miranda comes out of some fucking beach house, or not beach house, but some fucking house. Okay, she doesn't come out of the bathroom, she comes out of the house in some fucking pride flag fucking thing. Yeah, and of course, who's waiting for her but the ever sexy fucking topless Fred Flintstone with fucking lipstick on. Okay, yeah, that thing is there in the pool. Yes, I said a thing. That's the pronoun for Shay, a thing. Okay, is there, all fucking 50 pounds of each arm. okay, hanging there waiting, fucking looking at fucking Miranda and her fucking pale white fucking cellulite ass, okay, and all horny for each other. Yeah, we see that. I wish I was always saw, but no, unfortunately, no. Okay, and then we see Nia, and okay, Nia comes out of her bathroom too in her fucking sexy lingerie as well. Okay, but she's just there to fucking watch streaming shows, you know, Disney Plus and HBO Max and shit, because she got nobody there. Okay, because her and her husband, they split up last season because he wanted to have a kid and she wanted to fucking be a fucking professor instead. Okay, which meant that she was going to focus her whole life on her career. Okay, so now that she's in her 40s, you know, or I think, or is she late 30s? I don't fucking remember. Nia Wallace, okay, is her name. And now because of that, she can't really get pregnant anymore. Her eggs don't work. You know, she's past menopause, or she's at menopause, or some shit like that. She's not gonna fucking have kids anymore, or it's very unlikely that she'll be able to conceive a child anymore. Okay, so now her husband's mad at her for that. Like, he picked right now in her late 30s to fucking get mad about her not trying harder to have a kid. Okay, the motherfucker, well, you're the one that fucking married her. Okay, what the fuck do you think was gonna happen? You know, so it's his fault too. I got no fucking sympathy for him either. Okay, but the show's not about him; it's about her. Okay, and we gotta feel sorry for her. Okay, so yeah, Miss fucking law professor. Okay, she's upset that her husband fucking, they're separated now. Okay, because he's a musician. Okay, yes, he's a fucking musician. What do you fuck you think was gonna happen? Okay, I guarantee you, Nia, he's already got a kid somewhere else, at least one. Somewhere else that you don't know about. Okay, he's a fucking musician. All right, so yeah, and they're all wearing lingerie. All these women are fucking wearing lingerie. Who the fucking even wears lingerie? I mean, yeah, I've dated girls that wear lingerie, but they don't wear it every fucking day. Okay, most of the time they're wearing a fucking t-shirt and some panties, if they're wearing anything at all. Okay, so all right, but I don't know. Is it realistic, ladies? Do all you 50-year-old somethings out there, 40-year-old somethings out there, wear lingerie for your man every fucking night? Because that's not been my experience. Okay. All right. Anyway, so everyone has sex. Everyone fucks except for Nia. Okay, obviously, you know. And for the first time ever, I think we see Charlotte's tits for the first time ever. You know, and they're bigger than they were back in the 90s, in the early 2000s. Like I said, Charlotte's the best looking one, but Charlotte's gained weight all over, not just her tits. Okay, you know, I mean, she always had a big ass. Okay, but now it's even bigger. You know, and, you know, like I said, she clearly has Botox on her face, okay, which, I'm sorry, ladies, it does not make you look better looking, okay? You start putting fucking Botox in your face, you're going to join the Melanie Griffith, the Famke Jansons, the fucking Cher, the Meg Ryans, you know, the fucking, the Donatella Versace's, you know, all these fucking women out there that improved their looks through Botox. No, it's not going to fucking work, okay? It's not going to fucking work. I'm sorry, ladies, I'm sorry. Okay, but Father Time comes for everybody. Okay, it comes for everybody. All right? Deal with it. Okay? Yeah, so that's going on here, okay? And the Met Gala. So I already told you what the Met Gala was. The Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York, okay, where they... Fine Arts, it's a costume institute of New York City, okay? So it's fucking designers go there, right? They raise money so that more people can fucking learn how to design better fucking clothes. It's just stupid, but it fits in line with this fucking show. So the whole fucking plot of this episode revolves around the Met. And what are they gonna wear to the Met, okay? All right. Now, Franklin's there. Franklin we find out about Franklin is he's on his laptop there in bed with Carrie. I guess they just had sex even though she's fully dressed and he's under the sheets. But he likes watching cooking shows. Why does he like to watch cooking shows? Okay, even Carrie asked him that. So, you like cooking shows? Why? He's like, oh, I just like to watch them. She's like, can you cook? He's like, no, I can't. Can you cook? She's like, I think maybe I made a salmon a few years ago, but it took a long time. It was really difficult. He's like, oh, okay. But I think I can make like some poached eggs. Like, you know, I think I can do it like in 3 minutes. He's like, oh, really good. Well, you know, I like salmon, you know, and salmon's something. And, you know, hey, you got 3 minutes right now to make some eggs. In other words, make me something to fucking eat. Yeah. Okay. No, Carrie's not the one that does that. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He's trying to say without saying it. No, I've never expected a girl to cook me anything to eat when I'm at her place. I've never expected that. You know, that's what we got, DoorDash, okay, whatever, okay. If we don't want to leave the bed, you know, that kind of thing, you know. But he seems to me like he was implying, make me something to eat. It's morning, I'm fucking hungry, but I don't know, all right. So Franklin likes cooking shows, all right, even though he doesn't cook, all right. Yeah, so that's going on here. Just some fucking pointless banter. Okay. And then Seema calls Carrie. All right. And she's going to the Met Ball. Okay. And she's dressed like a fucking clown. Okay. She's dressed like a fucking clown and going to the Met Ball. Yeah. Don't get me started on what she's wearing. Okay. Franklin has to leave. Okay. And then Charlotte arrives. Charlotte arrives with her fucking little dog, her pooch. While Franklin got dressed and he's about to walk out the door, although he did forget his jacket, all right? So he meets Charlotte, and Charlotte's surprised because Charlotte showed up without calling Carrie and letting her know she's coming over, okay? Which is a typical plot device on Sex and the City, okay? There's always someone you didn't expect right there at the front door at the worst possible time. That's happened like in fucking 17 different fucking episodes, and I don't see it saying, it could have easily been solved by just calling in advance. Hey, listen, I'm coming over this morning, all right? And that could have easily solved it, all right? And for some reason, it looks like Carrie's been fucking Franklin for 3 weeks now, but she hadn't told anybody about it. Why wouldn't she tell anybody about it? Okay, she tells her girlfriends everything. You think she's gonna fucking go 3 weeks fucking a guy and not tell her girlfriends about it? That's not realistic. That's not realistic, all right? That's all they fucking do is talk about who they're fucking, all right? So that's going on here, okay? Charlotte arrives, okay, and meets him, okay? And she brought the fucking dog with her, Richard Burton. Yes, the name of her fucking pooch is Richard, but it looks like a fucking bulldog. His name is Richard Burton, okay? Now, you already fucking know who that is. The real Richard Burton was the one who was married to fucking Liz Taylor twice. Yes, they married 2 fucking times, okay? Yeah, he was a big fucking alcoholic, a big cunt hound, but he did a lot of fucking, apparently he was a great actor. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? He was in that. I remember him from the fucking Medusa Touch the 1970s. That was the first movie that ever made me fucking shit my pants because I was a baby when I fucking saw it, and it was a horror movie for adults and I should not have seen it when I was like 3 years old, but I did, and I had nightmares about it for the rest of my life, just like I'm having nightmares right now after watching this fucking episode, but we'll get to that part, all right? So that's going on here, okay, and And of course, Charlotte is shocked that Carrie is fucking and cooking too. And she's cooking fucking eggs, all right? Poached eggs, all right? Now we get into Lisa Todd Wexley, okay? Played by Nicole something, the really hot black girl, all right? And she's got her kids, and we get to meet now. We already know she had one kid. I think it was a little boy, but it turns out that she got a teenage son as well, and she's got a little girl as well, okay? So we meet all of her kids now, and then her husband Herbert's there, okay? Now Nicole, of course, is being the fucking mom. She's fucking running the whole household, telling everyone what to do, including her husband. Okay, her kids go to the private school, the same one that Charlotte's daughters, Lily and fucking Rock. New kid on the block, party be the flock. 1, 2, 3, 4, rock. 1, 2, 3, 4, rock, 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 rock. Yeah, Rock. Remember Rock? Yeah. Gosh, shit. Don't get me started. All right, yeah, they all go to the same fucking expensive private school. All right. Okay, and she's there, and she's still on her laptop, and while she's in her fucking lingerie shit, trying to get ready, she's trying to get her kids ready for school as well. She's trying to raise money, the 50 grand to go to the fucking Met Gala, okay? Now, she's trying to raise the money on her own. Her husband, Herbert, walks in and goes, hey, baby, come on, give me some sex. I need some sex. And she's basically blowing him off like, shut up, leave me alone, you disgusting man. He's like, come on, you don't have to raise money. You don't have to worry about money. I'll just write you checks. I can do it on my own. Basically like that. Okay, and he's like, oh, okay. He just fucking stands in the corner, okay, with his fucking his dick in his hand, okay, his non-existent dick in his hand, all right, because he's a fucking pussy simp, like every man on this fucking show is, all right, okay, and so he promised to write a check, but anyway, she promises that she'll fuck him later. Right now, she gotta get the kids to school, okay. Meanwhile, Carrie tells Charlotte about Franklin. They're just walking down the street together, like in the old days, and of course, Charlotte wants to know. She's like, oh, no, please, don't be Charlotte. Don't be Charlotte. That's what Carrie tells her. Don't be Charlotte. And she's like, okay. He's like, look, it's just sex, okay? It's just sex, a cooking show, a sleepover every Thursday, and it's great, the end. And Charlotte's like, oh, okay, well then, how big is this cock? We never do get an answer. They just fucking sideline the question. They never answer it. She's like, okay, since I can't be Charlotte, then I'll be Samantha. How big is this cock? You should be asking me that question. Okay, no, this ain't about me. All right, anyway. So that's going on here. And she asked that question. Okay, that's Samantha, okay. And then she says, okay, then I'll be Miranda. Carrie, if you sleep with someone you work with, you are giving away your power. What fucking power? That is something Miranda would say. What fucking power? The guys want to fuck you. You have no power. You have no power. And if he does want to fuck you and you don't want to fuck him, he'll just find another girl. So where's your fucking power? You got no fucking power. No more than anyone else. All right. Yeah, but to have a chick show try to tell you that. Okay. So that's going on. That is something Miranda would say. Okay. Carrie's like, life's too short not to try something new. Life's too short not to try something new. Yeah, of course it is, okay? And then we've got fucking Miranda. But ugly Miranda. Yeah, I said that, Cynthia Nixon. I hope you're watching this review. I hope you're fucking watching this review, okay? And she's FaceTiming with Nia and bragging about the ugly sex that they're having, that she's having with Shay, okay? Now, I'm going to say this right now. That scene earlier in the episode where everyone was having sex, okay, I didn't want to talk about it. I skipped over it, but now I realize I'm going to have to talk about it. I didn't talk about it a few minutes ago because I didn't want to talk about it, but I'm going to have to talk about it. It's the big fucking elephant in the room, okay? We see pretty much an idea of fucking Miranda having sex with Shay, okay? And if you thought last season was bad, okay, no, it got worse. I'm probably not going to have sex again for the rest of my life after seeing that. Okay, after seeing that, I'm probably not. I'm sorry. But, watching two fucking ugly women have sex is not a fucking turn on. Okay, it's not a turn on. Guys, if you're out there, please don't watch this episode. Don't watch it. Well, at least wait till the first 5 minutes are over with. And then if you got a strong stomach, go ahead, okay? But if you watch the first fucking few minutes, you're never going to be able to see that. Okay, and I'm not even going to fucking jerk off anymore, okay? That's how fucking bad it was. Okay, nobody wants to fucking see this shit. Even lesbians don't want to fucking see this shit, okay? I would rather see fucking Rosie O'Donnell and Roseanne Barr, okay, having a fucking threesome with Ellen. Okay, I would rather see that than see this fucking god-awful goddamn shit that I just fucking saw. You thought the fucking... You thought that was bad? I swear to God, Cynthia Nixon, what the fuck is wrong? No, seriously, what the fuck's wrong with you? What fucking makes you think we want to see this? Nobody wants to fucking see this. Except you. Okay? And I've seen your fucking wife, okay? She looks like fucking Titan from fucking Megamind. Alright? It used to be called Sex in the City because there was some sexiness involved. Okay, there was some sexiness involved. There's nothing sexy about this. There ain't nothing sexy about this. God damn. You're just two fucking ugly people having sex. Nobody wants to see that. God damn, man. And then she brags about the ugly sex that she's having with her fucking butt-fuck ugly lover. My God. And she's using a fucking she's talking to fucking Nia Wallace, FaceTiming her while she's about to go into a fucking sensory deprivation saline solution tank. And yes, we get to see her fucking cellulite. And then we get to see her fucking naked in there. Nobody wants to see this shit. God damn. I might never get a hard on again. I might not. Anyway. All right, I'm going to stop my review right here. I'll be back. Yes, and I'll continue reviewing this episode. In the meantime, thank you for watching this long, and I will see you soon on the next one. All right, bye.